Hey guys, what is up? The Balancer Solo here, coming to you with another commentary video. This one's gonna be a little bit different, or a little bit same, more or less, however you guys want to see it. On my thoughts on the egg incubator, mainly, and why I think it's gonna make a big impact on WIZARD101 compared to previous updates such as Monstrology. Yeah, well, really, that's the only one I remember as of now. And Imperial Part 2, but whatever. Um, Fishing and stats, Joel stats. I honestly think this has been the best one so far. Um, because it really allows more players to have a bigger arsenal of more diverse pet stats that they could use. Like, let's say for PvP, in my case, mine would be on player versus enemy because I do a lot of solos. I was talking in my previous video about how I needed a myth, fire, and balance sword pet because I don't have the proper tools, more or less, to solo Medulla. And I was trying to get someone to hatch with me the last week, and it really was a struggle because it took me an hour, more or less, for someone that would be kind enough to hatch with me. I think it was. Hold on. Let me check right here. Never mind. Anyways, um, I really think it's gonna make a big impact on WIZARD101, and it'll definitely bring a lot of players back. Mostly because it allow, as I said before, to have more WIZARD101 players to have pets with more stats, well, more different pets with diverse stats. Like, for example, if I want to go defensive, I could just get a ward pet, or if I want to go on the offensive, I could get a critical or a damage pet. Which, don't get me wrong, like, to train your pets and see if you actually get those stats, are still gonna be hard. But nonetheless, the egg incubator, I definitely think is gonna make this process easier because, like I said before, the only way you'd be able to hatch with other players would be through giving them, I don't know, whatever they wanted. Like, for example, they could have charged you like 120 empowers or a gift or this and that. But now with this, it'll definitely open the gates for more players who have more pet stats. Like right here, I'll go and browse pets, and it'll give you every single pet. Well, not every single pet that they could offer you. Like, for example, if I want to get a healing pet, yeah, I'm still not sure how this works that much, but basically, like, look at this, bro. Like, WIZARD1 has finally made a very, very good update. Well, I don't want to say I don't want to say that either, but an update that has definitely revolutionized how the game has functioned in a way, because this has been a problem for years, ever since pets came out back in, I think it was 2009. That's when I first joined. But I'm sorry, I'm sick. That's why I probably seem down. But anyways, um, I definitely think this update is gonna make a huge change. It's gonna bring a lot of players back. Not as much as before, but it'll definitely do a big impact on the long run. And like I said before, it's gonna give a lot of players more specific pet talents that they weren't able to get because, like I said before, it was very difficult for them to hatch the pets. There'd be, like, honestly, I've struggled with this problem so much. My perfect pet, I'm sorry, was triple heal. It would be unicorn fairy, healing current, double spell proof. Then I'd say whichever, you know resist ward I could add on to it, but I've failed so many times trying to get that. Honestly, like it was for me personally. It was a huge struggle, and till this day, I don't even have that perfect pet. But even though the process will still be difficult, I definitely think it's gonna make a big impact. By the way, if you guys are wondering, I have my storm resist gear because I was soloing that new gold key boss. I forgot his name. It's like super complicated, but um, you have the worst luck honestly. Because I was my plan was to go with Dark Nova. I came with Dark Nova and spam, and I ran out of reshuffles. But anyways, getting back on topic. Um, honestly, I compared to other updates, I definitely this would be my favorite one as of now. But yeah, either then the process to get a perfect pet is still gonna be difficult, mainly because if you don't have enough crowns or membership to get evil magma peas, which I honestly don't have that much. Oh, well, I mean I do have quite a few, like I'd say like 20 something magma peas and 20 something couch potatoes, but um, which isn't bad, but for the goals that I put myself to get that pet, I'd say it's a little bit. Um, but yeah, um, let me see what this guy has to offer. Yeah, oh, the hatchmaking kiosk. Look at that. Honestly, I have no idea how. Cause okay, let me go back to the egg incubator. I think they should definitely give like a little, I don't want to say bigger, but a slightly better reward other than the hatch peppers because to only put, let's see, offer pets. Wait, hold on. Wait, what the hell? Honestly, I'm still not even sure how this even works. Um, let me see, manage pets. To only, I'm not sure how many pets. Wait, hold on. I think it says in the tutorial. Let me see. I think what's the maximum for to offer pets? I'm not even sure to be honest. Like I think it's 5. Yeah, pet and kiosk. I think it's 5. Honestly, if it's for only 5 pets, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be very, very difficult to get like 200. What the hell? Gonna get out there for a moment, but anyways, that's gonna be very difficult to get. I don't know, 200, 250 hatch peppers for from like only 5 pets, and sometimes your pets might be the best. Um, honestly, once again, I'm very glad WIZARD101 King's Isle have been hearing their players more often because compared to the previous past, they have not listened. Well, I don't want to say completely, but they haven't listened to their players or customers or whatever you want to call them at all. That's well, if you think about it, that was in I'd say like 2014, 2015. I'd say WIZARD101 was dying starting of 2016, 2017, mostly because there wasn't any updates that would revive this game, and it's where it is now because of it. But um, I'm very glad they've been starting to hear their players now, especially with this egg incubator, which would be a key. I'd say in the long run, I think it's a key factor. It'll definitely revive the game. Well, it will make the process easier. I know, sorry, it will make the process. Oh my god, I'm lost of words right now. My bad. Sorry. Um, it will make it'll make the process of getting a perfect pet easier, but nonetheless, it'll still be hard, even though because maybe you don't have enough crowns or enough mega snacks from your plants. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on why I think the egg incubator is gonna be a key factor to reviving this game and why it's gonna definitely bring a lot of players back. But for now, I have to go. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I have a lot of stuff in the making, so I may, like I said in my previous video, I might make WIZARD101 editing videos. But yeah, that'll be all.